Hi, I'm Bob Schmidt with Home Remodel Workshop. Now you're building these walls down here in your basement or garage or wherever, and you spend a lot of time getting these lines down on the floor and getting everything squared up and straight and exactly the way you want it. Well, now it's time to get these lines up onto the ceiling so you know where that wall's going to end up on top. There's an inexpensive and the most accurate tool available for doing that. I'll let you know what it is. Let's get to work. The tool I'm talking about is called a Plumb. It's really, truly, it's nothing more than a weight that you hang to the end of a string. This is my Plumb here. I've had it for a long time. I'm real fond of it. And to be honest with you, I get a lot of grief from my fellow carpenters because I use it so much, because it's a little bit more time consuming and sometimes you need help using it. But this tool is the most accurate tool you can get for plumbing up any walls. There are a lot of different variances when you build walls, you know, that you got to anchor your plate to the line on the floor. If you're off by just a little bit, that could throw your wall off a plumb. You have to, a lot of people will use a 4-foot level and they'll put it onto a stud and they'll level up from that line and get a mark on the ceiling. Well, if you've ever used a 4-foot level, there's always that little bit of play between the lines. That's kind of a judgment call. And also your 4-foot level is only good as the last time it was dropped, say, by your helper or yourself. Now this is never inaccurate. This will always be accurate. It pulls down straight with gravity. If for some reason the gravity pull changes in our world, that little thing we call atmosphere goes away, in which case you're really not going to care if your wall's plumb. Unlike using a 4-foot level, when you're using a Plumb, you got to get a little bit more up close and personal with the floor and with the ceiling. Generally it requires 2 people to do. So you'll have somebody on a ladder right here and there will be the guy on the floor directing them until they make sure that this is swinging free and make sure that you get it exactly on that line. And when the time comes that you're right on the line and you're sure that it's swinging free, you go ahead and you call good and you have them mark that spot on the ceiling. I guarantee you, if you do it this way, you will have the plumbest wall that you can possibly get. There you go, the Plumb. Truly, it's nothing more than a weight on the string. It hit me. There you go, the Plumb. It's truly nothing more than weight on a string, and it was in all likelihood they used this during the building of the pyramids, and it was as accurate back then as it is today. I'm Bob Schmidt with Home Remodel Workshop. If you like this tip, please subscribe. If not, check out our home channel. We have many other videos that cover a whole plethora of remodeling topics there. Thanks.